Imagine waking up one morning to find your entire Social Security check gone, garnished without warning because of an overpayment mistake made more than a decade ago. For millions of Americans, this isn't just a nightmare scenario, it's reality. But a new bill introduced in Congress could finally bring some much-needed relief. In this video, we're diving deep into the newly proposed Social Security Overpayment Relief Act, a piece of legislation that could protect your monthly benefits, reduce the burden of unfair repayment demands, and give you more control over your financial future. You'll also learn about a free resource that could help you save over $1,000 on Medicare-related costs, and why it's more important than ever to stay informed. Welcome to Financial Area, where we break down what matters most to your money, your benefits, and your peace of mind. If you find this information helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you never miss an important update. The Social Security Overpayment Relief Act has been introduced with the intention of correcting a deeply rooted issue that has affected countless beneficiaries, being forced to repay funds that were mistakenly issued by the Social Security Administration, sometimes decades ago. These overpayments, often due to administrative errors or overlooked eligibility changes, have placed significant financial stress on recipients, many of whom are already living on limited fixed incomes. Under current rules, the SSA has the authority to recover these funds, regardless of how long ago the overpayment occurred, leading to sudden and devastating deductions from monthly benefits. This new legislation proposes a critical change. It would prevent the SSA from collecting overpayments that are more than 10 years old. This 10-year limit marks a meaningful shift in policy, aiming to bring more fairness and transparency to the way the SSA handles repayment demands. For recipients who had no knowledge of any miscalculations and who received benefits in good faith, the bill offers a layer of protection that has long been absent. However, while this step forward is widely welcomed, advocates argue that the window for collections should be even shorter, ideally limited to 1 or 2 years. They point out that most beneficiaries are unaware of potential overpayments until they're suddenly notified, often long after the funds have been spent. A shorter time frame would force the SSA to act more promptly and responsibly, preventing years of compounded errors and uncertainty. Despite its imperfections, the introduction of this bill is being viewed as a move in the right direction. It represents a shift in focus, acknowledging that the burden of administrative mistakes should not fall entirely on the shoulders of the most vulnerable populations. Millions of recipients could see immediate relief if the bill passes, and while it may not resolve every issue tied to overpayment, it begins to address a long-standing injustice within the system. For many Social Security beneficiaries, the fear of having their monthly checks reduced or eliminated altogether is all too real. Recent regulations have allowed the Social Security Administration to garnish up to the full amount of benefits, particularly when overpayments are involved. This means that individuals who rely on Social Security as their primary source of income can suddenly see their payments disappear, leaving them with no means to cover their basic living expenses. The proposed bill aims to address this very issue by limiting the SSA's ability to seize benefits entirely, allowing more funds to remain in the hands of the recipients who need them the most. If passed, this change could offer significant financial relief to millions of Americans, providing a much-needed safety net for those struggling to make ends meet. In addition to the direct impact on benefit payments, the legislation also underscores the importance of seeking professional assistance when it comes to navigating Medicare. As many recipients approach retirement age, understanding the complexities of Medicare enrollment becomes crucial for their long-term financial well-being. Many beneficiaries are unaware of the options available to them, and without proper guidance, they may end up paying higher premiums or failing to enroll in the most appropriate plans for their healthcare needs. To help address this, services like Chapter provide free assistance with Medicare enrollment, ensuring that individuals make informed decisions about their healthcare. This service can help beneficiaries avoid costly mistakes and potentially save hundreds or even thousands of dollars by selecting the right coverage options based on their specific needs. On average, beneficiaries who take advantage of these professional services save about $1,100, a significant amount considering many of them are living on fixed incomes. For those who may be overwhelmed by the sheer volume of information available, having a knowledgeable expert to guide them through the process can make a world of difference. Medicare enrollment is a critical decision that can have long-term financial implications, and the ability to access expert help at no cost should be viewed as an invaluable resource. Whether you're approaching retirement or currently navigating Medicare, taking advantage of these services could ensure that you're not leaving money on the table, ultimately safeguarding your financial future in retirement. While the proposed Social Security Overpayment Relief Act is a step in the right direction, there are still significant concerns about the long-term impact of the current collection practices. The Act addresses only one aspect of a much larger issue, the ability of the SSA to garnish 100% of a recipient's benefits for overpayments, even when those payments date back many years. This practice remains a serious challenge for many, especially those who were unaware of the overpayments or who were unable to correct them at the time. For many beneficiaries, these overpayments may have occurred during a period of severe financial hardship, and the sudden garnishment of benefits can push them into deeper poverty. In some cases, the SSA's ability to collect these funds, even when years have passed, leads to a cycle of financial instability that is difficult to escape. Despite the improvements made by the new bill, these collection practices continue to create immense stress for vulnerable individuals. Even with the 10-year limit on overpayment collections, the prospect of facing garnishment of 100% of one's benefits can be a terrifying thought. For those relying entirely on Social Security for their livelihood, this practice can result in a complete loss of financial independence, leaving them unable to cover basic living expenses. As lawmakers and advocates push for further reforms, it's crucial to remain vigilant about how these practices evolve and to continue advocating for stronger protections for beneficiaries. For now, the bill represents a start. But without additional safeguards, many recipients could still find themselves in precarious financial situations. Given the importance of staying informed about these changes, it's crucial for all Social Security recipients to take proactive steps to understand their rights and obligations. The landscape of Social Security benefits is constantly changing, and staying up to date on the latest legislative updates can make a huge difference. Understanding the nuances of how overpayments work and how to challenge incorrect claims is key to avoiding potential pitfalls. Recipients should also be aware of the resources available to them, whether it's seeking legal assistance to dispute overpayment claims or reaching out for professional help when navigating other aspects of their benefits, such as Medicare. Knowledge is power, and by staying informed, beneficiaries can better protect themselves against the financial pressures that arise from outdated or unfair policies. As the bill moves forward, it's critical for beneficiaries to stay engaged with these changes and to share this information within their communities. Many individuals are unaware of their rights or the assistance available to them, and sharing knowledge can be one of the most effective ways to help others avoid financial pitfalls. Whether through word of mouth or by sharing videos like this one, empowering others to take action and seek out professional guidance can have a lasting impact. As more people learn about these resources, the greater the chance that systemic changes can occur, ultimately leading to a more equitable Social Security system that better serves those who depend on it most.